Today, we're going to be taking a look at this 43-piece push-to-connect air fitting set that is D.O.T approved. This company reached out to me via email asking if I would do a review of their product. So I took a look at what they had, and as it turns out, I'm getting ready to have to purchase some of these myself. So I thought I would take this opportunity to go ahead and do this review, unbox. So let's take a look at what we have in the package. I've already got everything laid out, and they're organized from 1/2 inch to 1/8 inch NPT. So we'll start up here with the 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch NPT 90 to 1/2 inch tubing. 1/2 inch tubing couplers, and this is 1/2 inch to 3/8, 1/2 inch to 1/2 inch tubing straight. So we'll move on to the 3/8 NPT. We have 90s to 1/2 inch, two of those, two 90s to 3/8. Then we have 3/8 to 3/8 straight, 3/8 to 1/2 inch straight, and then we have two 1/2 inch T's. Now on the 1/4 inch NPT, we have two 90s to 3/8, four 90s to 1/4, four straight 1/4, two straight 3/8. Then we've got the 3/8 coupler, 3/8 T's. Then we'll move on to the 1/8 inch NPT. There's only four fittings here. We have two 90s to 1/4 inch tubing, two straights to 1/4 inch tubing. Then we've got two couplers to 1/4 inch tubing, two T's. Now another thing that was kind of nice that I wasn't expecting is we've got a schrader valve on one end and 1/4 inch tubing on the other, which is pretty handy for adding a line in case we have air compressor failure. We can put these on in an inconspicuous place where we can fill it with air in case a air compressor goes out. So also in this kit is a tubing cutter, and we'll take a quick look at how it works. It's got a locking mechanism here. It's a nice safety feature. And I just happen to have some 3/8 hose, so we will try it out, see how it works. It's actually a little bit of a bad spot right here, so we'll just cut that. Cuts pretty good. I would try it on this stainless hardline, but I don't think it's going to do any good, and that is a joke. I am planning to run the stainless in the car, but I just want to see how these fittings fit. There is a little ferrule or a anti-crusher inside here, so I don't know if that's going to give me fits when I go to do the hardline, but anyway, we'll get this on there. And this is pretty solid. I initially thought that the compression style fitting was going to be the better style fitting for doing the hard lines, but I did do a lot of reading in forums, and people say that as long as these are cut correctly, you shouldn't have any trouble out of the push to connect. I'm anxious to see how that works. Now, one thing we can do to remove these is we have to push this down and pull at the same time. So I grabbed a 7/16 wrench, and then I'm just going to pull down here while I'm pulling the hose out. It worked earlier. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it will come back out. Let's try the hard line and see how that goes. Oh, that was much easier. Hopefully that's not a bad sign. But before I use these, I will do some testing before I permanently install them. But I hope they work, because that's very convenient on how easily that comes back out. So that one I can do with my hand. So the diameter of this is 0.375, and then this does say 3/8 inch OD on it. So Should work. This is where I'm going to be using the fittings and the airline back here. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and at least do a leak check on one of these fittings, so I chose the 3/8 coupler. So I'm just going to cut the line with the cutter that came in the kit. So I'm going to go ahead and put some air on these rear bags. And then I'm going to spray some soapy water on these connections and see if we have any leaks. Well, I don't see any bubbles. I believe this is a leak-free connection, and I have no reason to believe that the other connections won't be just as good as that one. One more thing I wanted to show you is the thread sealant that they put on these threads. So you probably won't have to do any extra work to get your threads sealed up. However, you can use whatever method you use, obviously, to put on your threads prior to installation. I know it's kind of a short video. I just wanted to show you this product and the ease of use. Obviously, like I said, on the hardline, it seems to be a better fit or easier to undo the connection if you need to. With that being said, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. This company's name is MIC Tuning or MIC Tuning. I'll have a link to this in the description below. If you have any comments or suggestions on any of this type of stuff, I'd be happy to hear what you have to say. This is all new to me. This is the first time I'm doing this type of installation. So with that being said, have a good day.